contains language and contents which may not be suitable for sensitive ears.
Don't say I didn't warn you!
Tell me what's really going on.
Talk to me, say something.
Yo, hey, what's up? What's happening? How y'all be? Tell me something good, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, and many and millions of y'all all in around the world. Welcome to another episode of On the Real No Filter with me, the Bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, coming to you straight out of Burlington, North Carolina. Not afraid to yell out what's real, speak what I feel. Carlos Stargell, the last. After they made me, they broke the mold. Oh yeah, I want to give birthday shout outs to everybody whose birthday today, March the 11th. And want to give shout outs to everybody all around the world, all across the country, mainly in the state of Georgia, especially the Atlanta area, for real, for real. So, like I say, I'm alright if y'all alright. So, got one question I want to ask y'all. Well, I hope everything going good with y'all, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, on the real, for real. But just want to say this right here. Just want to let y'all know, this channel is for viewers 18 and older. Now, if you try to sneak on here, knowing you're supposed to be in school or doing your studies, you might as well get your butt off, because I'm not responsible for your parents coming on my show cussing me out. And that's on the real, for real. Hey, Lady Smart Smooth, how you doing, sister? God bless you. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, that's right, Stargazer. I like that name, Stargazer. That sounds so cool, make me sound like a superhero. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. But anyway, y'all, what I really wanted to talk about, the sugar honey iced tea that's really going on this earth right now. Now, I'm not going to talk about politics nor religion, but I'm going to talk about the stuff that really needs to be talked about, like the ones who worry about everything but the right thing and can't even control their own.
Talk to me, say something.
Just like they quick to tell you how you supposed to live or what you need to do or not need to do, but at the same time, got a question for people like that. Do they practice what they preach? I don't think so, because if they did, they wouldn't be in the predicament they in now if they was able to really practice what they preach, but a lot of them don't. And yeah, it is true. Some things aren't meant for everybody, but that is true. But at the same time, you can make it if you try.
Talk to me, say something.
Oh yeah, that just to let y'all know too, before I finish, while it's on my mind. Naturally high and less sober. We'll be resuming at 3:30 today, and I will be back at 3:30 along with my co-host, Dee Moss. She's crazier than me, but that's fine and good, because she helps me make the show go good too, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, get back to what I was saying. Now, and then you gotta, like I said, worry about everything but the right thing. And then what I hate too is people try to, the ones that always do always have somebody taking them down for them, especially our people. And that's a damn shame. They always try to put the blame on somebody for something they did, but we always remember this. What's in the dark always come to light, and the truth will be revealed. But sometimes it takes more time than they normally do. But shoot, you might not get the justice. But like I say, when I say what goes around comes around, it might get their families. It might not get them, but it might get their families or their little ones on the next life, on the next afterlife, or the next generation. So, real on the real, for real. We all got to get ourselves together and get right. with all this celebrity death going on, now y'all know we really need to get it together because if they drop off like flies just like anybody else, they let you know something right there. They are human too, and they also God's children as well. But now, like I say, Jerry Butler, Roberta Flack, Roy Ayers, Wayne McRae, Angie Stone, and Dwayne Wiggins from Tony. That's all I can remember so far. But that, I mean, now I'm gonna say like I said yesterday. They say we supposed to rejoice during, death, and we supposed to cry when babies born. Why are we so ass backwards? I don't know. That's right, and then we do everything backwards at the same time too. We don't know nobody. I mean, nobody don't like to be corrected, and that's all. Well, that is true. Because you do have an afterlife. You do have an afterlife.
So we rejoice in that, knowing that there's an afterlife.
That's right.
We cry when we're going into this world because it's God's forsaken world.
Got that right. And as y'all heard my wife in the background, she came out of nowhere with that one. Hey, it's all good. Hey, I needed that. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to me, say something.
Why do you think they make babies cry?
Because we in a sinful world. That's why.
Get ready to cry.
It wouldn't be funny if you hear them and they start laughing and then cut your throat. Now that's from It's Alive, y'all. If y'all seen that movie, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yep.
But hey,
Hey.
how you doing, Mama? I see you made it on here.
Tell them I say hi.
And Veronica say, your daughter-in-law say, hey,
Just got.
she just got here. She was out in the boondocks. Just kidding, y'all. She was doing her thing. And I was doing, and look, and I made sure everything was, a lot of stuff was done before she got out. Man. Because that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's right. And Mama said, hey to you too. But now she's back from the boondocks. Now she can go on her phone or TV or whatever and comment on the live chat if she wants to. But hey, everybody got a choice. But I'll be waiting on her worse than the security guard. But on the real, for real, though, that's what I'm saying. We really need to, I know I talk about this all the time, but we really need to stress it. We really need to act on one accord on the real. We on this earth together. We really need to act on one accord. But you got some, like I said, don't know the true meaning nor the definition of the word one accord. And that's a damn shame. But I'm gonna tell you this though. Now you got some people, they call themselves ruling church. Yeah, that's the second one. This the one I like the best, Mom. This background right here got the city of Atlanta. I was gonna connect it with, put a picture of Burlington in the center, but I said nah. Kind of, sort of, if you just look at the top, we got the Falcons and the Panthers. That lets you know, even though I was born in Atlanta, but I live in Carolina, I do got to represent too. So I represent both North Carolina and Georgia. So got a thing we call it, and I got a buddy live in South Carolina. So I call it the Carolina-Georgia Connector, you know what I'm saying? Because, and believe it or not, my great-grandparents originated from Anderson, South Carolina. So I'm no stranger to the Carolinas, even though I moved to North Carolina in 2022, but that's all fine and good. Yes, that's right. Yeah, I know you know. You better know I'm from Atlanta. Shoot, you had me.
Talk to me, say something.
And that's the truth. Yeah, I'm a straight up, yeah, just to let y'all know, if y'all not familiar with the term Grady baby, the reason how we got that name, anybody that was born in that hospital in Atlanta are known as Grady babies. And there's nothing wrong with being a Grady baby. I mean, even though they talk about graded like a dog, but they got like they tops in trauma. You know what I'm saying? So don't talk those in Atlanta. Don't you dare say nothing bad about Greater Hospital. I don't want to hear it coming from your lips. Now, like I said, I can talk about it, but I choose not to. If I don't have nothing nice to say, I don't say nothing. Sorry, I'm gonna say it I say it anyway, but in some situations, some things just not meant to be said.
Talk to me. Say something.
So some stuff I keep to myself. A lot of it I'm not. But I will say this. Nothing gets accomplished when I'm quiet. You think I'm just gonna sit back and not say nothing and knowing what's going on? I think not. I'm gonna speak, like I say, I'm gonna say what I feel and I'm gonna yell out what's real. And it might not bring mass appeal, but I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? See, I know where I come from. Yeah, I'm from down south, but people like me might as well don't even have a mouth. But I got the mouth and I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. And they want us to be quiet and not say nothing. Bullshit. Yes, I am gonna say something. Especially if I know they wrong and we know we right. Now I'm just gonna say this right here too. There's a right way and a wrong way to say and do any and everything or whatever. But at the same time, remember our freedom of speech is basically more like our freedom or death. Say the wrong thing, either they gonna put you behind bars or they gonna put you 6 feet under. But they can say what they want to say and thinking we not supposed to say something. That's a lie. We are. They always claim, isn't that this? Let's make America great again. When was it ever great? I don't remember nothing great. And then all the statues they put up, knowing they done did more dirt than a little bit, and they got a nerve to put up a statue. You know what? I ain't gonna even talk about the statue they put up. I'm gonna say this right here. And y'all know, you know it just as well as I know, that the ones that always got the statue like they so great, we all know that they FOS, acronym for full of shit.
Talk to me. Say something.
And like I say, I know our freedom of speech is more like our freedom of death, but guess what? I'm gonna say what I wanna say anyway, because I'm grown. We don't live in glass houses, so why throw stones? They'll let anybody off the street get up there and lie straight out the pulpit. But if a brother like me speak out, that's bullshit.
Talk to me. Say something.
And y'all know I'm telling the truth, so like I say, if you're gonna do something, if you're gonna speak your mind or say what you feel and it don't bring mass appeal, always remember this. It's okay to speak your mind, but at the same time, be prepared for the consequences that you might have to face, because it does come with consequences. And like I said earlier, when I say freedom of speech, it's more like freedom of death. Y'all know I'm not lying, because like I say, if they feel like we saying the wrong thing, either they gonna put us in a 4x5 cell or 6 feet under. But if something was to happen to them, then they want around or they posse or whatever, they lynch mob or whatever. Well, guess what? You can do what you want to do, but God has the final say so, because guess what? Like I say, in your holy Bible, which they call themselves reading and trying to cram in our heads, you reap what you sow. That is true. They tell us that, and they always tell us what goes around comes around. My question is this, like I said earlier, the same ones who fed all this bullshit to us for 500 years You think they practice what they preach? No, they don't. Because if they did, they wouldn't be in the predicament they are in now. And when something do happen, then they want to call on Jesus. You didn't think about Jesus. You didn't think about Jesus of all the persecution and all the lies and setups y'all did for the last 500 years. But I'm going to say this right here. The time will come. Because like I say, the time will come. And it's going to reverse. And when it do, I'm just going to say this. Don't say shit. Because you need to think about all the shit. They need to think about all the shit they did. The evil shit they did for 500 years. Not trying to sound racist, but I'm just speaking the facts and telling it like it is. So, if you got a problem with that, get off the damn show. But if you down with it, I salute you. Well, that's my cue for right now. But again, I will be back at 3:30, naturally high, less sober, with my co-host, my cousin, Dee Moss. So, just taking a break for, and then y'all know too, that I do have to watch my show at 2 o'clock. Beyond the Gates. Great show. Love it. But if y'all get time, check it out. It's a soap opera, and I'm not a fan of it, but it's good. And you can learn something by watching it. You really can. I'll tell you what I did learn about watching it. Not to be, you can't be hateful, not to be hateful. Let a lot of stuff go that's not in our control. And live righteous and stay humble. That's all you got to do. But again, thank y'all so much for taking the time to check out and watch On the Real, No Filter with me, the Bonafide G Certified True, Atlanta born, coming to you straight out of Burlington, North Carolina, Carlos Stargell, the last. Because when they made me, they did break the mold. And I want to thank those who have subscribed and those who haven't. Hit the like and subscription bell, and I really would appreciate it. One-on-one live chat is always available. If you like to go live with me one day or someday, get at me. But if you don't want to be seen or heard, even though video, audio are both optional, you can always type in your comments on the live chat. That'll be sufficient, acceptable, and satisfied. So until 3:30, God bless you, love you, y'all be good, take care of yourselves and each other, and by all means, please behave yourself. Stop the violence, increase the peace, eliminate the hate, follow those basic instructions before leaving Earth, and let's all continue to strive to act on one accord. And I'll catch y'all at 3:30 with Naturally High, Less Sober. And I just want to say before I go, peace, 2 fingers. I'm out of here like last year. Holler!